This is Sisters Ashley and Angela.
And this is Sister Rooy.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sister Rooy. Angela here with
Ashley.
Whoop whoop, whoop whoop. So today's topic, we are just going to dive right into it. We thought we'd talk about goals.
Goals. It sounds like it should have been like a base, like goals. You know? No?
Like
well,
a
just me.
sports
Yeah,
thing.
like the way you said it was just, you really amped it up and then.
I let you down. Apparently.
You just weren't confident in it. You just had to be like, go!
Well, I was honestly going back and forth between do I say resolutions or goals, because you don't really do resolutions, but I obviously do. So I was like, no.
Yeah, I'll say goals. For some reason, it seems more attainable. Resolution has so much more behind it.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe it's because of like the New Year's resolutions, and it's just all of the pressure. Goals sounds like something you could do throughout the year.
Okay, well,
I know they mean the same people.
I honestly want to Google just to see, but that's for another day. Anyway, goals and resolutions.
Just to see the difference between a goal and a resolution?
Just to see. I mean, I guess there is more severity behind.
I could very easily Google this while you do stuff.
Sure, why not? Okay, you do that.
You tell people where we've been.
Where we've been?
Yeah. We've been around, but we took a little hiatus.
Right, where we've been. Yeah, so we took a few months off just to enjoy family time and just take a break after the holidays because we were wiped.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Ashley and I were just like, when do we record next? And we were like, you know what? Let's not for a few months. We'll come back in the spring. So here we are.
You know, it is the spring. I'm proud of us hitting that goal. Look at us.
Whatever. What does it say?
It says a resolution is a firm decision to do or not do something, but a goal is the object of a person's ambition or effort, an aim or desired result.
You know, I am a resolutionist and you are a goalist.
Sure. Those are words. Resolutionist probably is a word. It just sounds like revolutionist.
I am a resolution enthusiast.
Resolution. It also says that resolutions are generally vague, firm declarations.
Wait,
of
resolutions are generally vague?
To change a behavior. Whereas goals are specific, measurable, actionable, and time-bound targets with a clear plan of action.
You know, they mean the same thing.
Well, Google says they don't.
Yeah. Anyhow, so I, Angela, am quite the resolutionist. I don't know where it became a thing.
Where it started.
I
don't know when it started either.
I always remember I was purging.
To be clear, purging items, things, and houses. I do love to say, like, we're going to go do a purge. Not the Purge movies. We're not murdering people either.
No.
And that's that. We're purging items from our house to make our souls feel good.
Yeah, I don't think the audience needed that clarification.
I know.
Thanks for that clarification.
It's like one of those things that anytime I hear purging.
Yeah, purge for us, though, is super satisfying, and we get to get rid of a lot of stuff. So I take it back to when I hadn't bought a place yet, but I was going through all my things because I was living with the parentals.
Okay.
So still in Chicago, Illinois area.
But after college.
After college, for sure. And I just went through all of my things, and I was like, I have everything I need. I don't need anything more. Maybe it was also because I was collecting whatever I would have been collecting for potentially my own place. Like, I really don't need anything. Because that year was the year I was also searching for a condo to buy.
Okay.
And that is literally the only thing that I bought that I consider a material thing that technically I didn't need. But I was like, okay, in my mind, this was an investment. And that's the only year
Your
that I bought
condo was something you didn't need.
Well, yeah. Like I technically had a place to stay, all this stuff. Obviously, I wanted to get out, be on my own, all that. But
I didn't want to live with mom and dad anymore.
But a house, I was like, it technically is a material thing in my mind. But to also specify, I bought my essentials, groceries, my hygiene.
So that's the same year you did the goal of not buying materialistic things?
Yeah.
Was the same year you bought your condo?
Yes. And so that, I know everybody was super impressed with, wow, you just really didn't buy everything.
Okay, but I have a gripe with this goal because I feel like it ruined you in some way because you have such bad decision paralysis when it comes to things that you do need or just like frivolous purchases selfishly that you need or like just want.
Yes.
Whereas I am the opposite.
Yeah, it definitely impacted a bit of my shopping decisions. You buy everything.
I do have decision paralysis too. If I need a pair of sunglasses and I'm like, which one looks better? I do need help getting it down. But like, I will buy the sunglasses.
That makes me feel better. Thank you for that.
How did you not know this? Justin hates that I have to be like, which one will look better on me?
I think you go to Justin more for that though. Like, you don't really ask me for decisions.
Well, I can ask you because Justin's annoyed by me.
Or now I think sometimes you go to ChatGPT for like your paint decisions, I remember.
Well, I just had it do the room for that.
Oh, okay.
But even ChatGPT doesn't get the color scheme correctly.
Yeah.
But
she still needs some human assistance.
But
good for you.
Woo. But I also feel like if I need help with a pair of jeans or something, and I were to ask you about those baggy pants, you would have been like,
the trendsetter.
You would have been like,
crowd.
No.
Yeah.
And instead, I bought them.
You bought the garbage bag pants.
You did not call them a garbage bag. You called them potato sack.
Yes, that's what it reminds me of, a potato chip bag. I don't know why. They're so boxy.
You said a potato sack.
Potato sack?
I was thinking like a bag of potatoes.
Yeah, that too.
I walked into your kitchen and you said, you look like a bag of potatoes. And so it was like, those things cannot go to you because I still feel like I look cute in those jeans of baggy potatoes.
You and anyone else. You do you. But that is where I go back to the kickoff of some of my more intense resolutions for the year.
Yeah.
Because I'll always think through at the end of the year, okay, I personally like that it's the beginning and the end of something, and I'll contemplate, reflect what I enjoyed about the year, what areas I wanted to focus on. And so since then, I made a list and really thought about it to make sure I didn't forget. But after that year of no material things, this is not in any particular order, but I tried to think through in the order. I tried to read all the books on my bookshelf that I compiled.
Emphasis on tried, so you did not complete.
That one took 3 years to complete. And honestly, where I struggled every year was in the springtime around March, April. I remember, because I'd be like, man, I would have this
surge of like going on.
Yeah, and then I would slow down. But one year, I do remember the book. It was Moby Dick, and that was really tough for me to get through.
Just take it off your bookshelf, dude. Then you don't have to read it.
Well, you like throw it away. But that was the point, though. I wanted to read it and be like, do I want to keep this book? And so it was part of a purge.
Oh my God.
Deep down, but I wanted to read the books again. So, I don't know.
Have you read Moby Dick before?
No.
Well, you said
again, I don't even know who gave it to me. I don't know why it was on my bookshelf.
I have no desire to read this
one
book.
time, and I don't have a desire to read it again.
Do you still have the book?
I don't know. I'd have to check. I think I got rid of it. I don't know. Could be one of those things, though,
now
where
you've
it's like,
done,
how could I get rid of a classic? I don't know.
Because now you've moved.
I struggle.
3 times.
I know.
Did it survive the move?
I will
times?
I'll keep the audience posted. I'll have to double check after this recording. Yeah.
I'm curious too.
So that happened, and then I had a vegan year. We've definitely talked about the vegan year a smidge.
We were all affected.
And that was probably one of the most, like you said, it not only affected me, but it impacted everyone in my life who cared about me because they wanted to help me succeed, but therefore then impacted how they provided any type of food if I visited them.
Or if we visited you.
Yeah. It was super fun, but no one visited me. So
I visited you during Vegan Year. That was Taylor Swift in Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you made me the vegan mac and cheese. No, guys. No. Mac and cheese is not meant to be vegan.
I made you a vegan mac and cheese?
Yes, it was like carrots. Gosh. I just remember you making it. Oh, nutritional yeast, carrots.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe some broccoli. I don't even know.
That makes me so happy that that's what you remembered.
I will say.
I never remember.
I will say we can make our puppy chow vegan. Oh, which is fantastic.
That was a good
because win. You can make it with vegan butter and vegan chocolate.
Yes.
So, and most of the time, my puppy chow is still vegan.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that,
oh my gosh.
I visited you. We ate that. We ate at a we ate at a vegan restaurant before the concert.
Yeah.
And with our brother and mom. And we had corn on the cob, which is like obviously vegan in itself, but I just remember you sprinkled nutritional yeast on that too.
Wow, what a memory for you.
I know. It was such great times.
For me, I was like, oh, this is nothing.
And we played, I remember we played Life, because this was also during Angela's breakup. Yeah. And so we played a game of Life, and I remember you made dinner. It had to have been dinner. It was like some fried rice type quinoa or something with an apple diced up into it. It was good.
Yeah, stir fry must
way better than the mac and cheese.
Yeah, that's when I discovered apple was really good in a stir fry sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyway, that reminds me. So one of my resolutions was with Jake. After I met Jake, he was super into resolutions too, one of our connecting points, but cooked 5 new meals every month. So that was kind of like a together resolution. Then I also exercised daily for 30 minutes every day for all 365 days. That was fun.
You exercised every day?
Every day for at least 30 minutes. It was a minimum.
Yeah, the one with Jake with cooking, that one you guys were in Alabama, which also impacted me a little bit because I stole some of those recipes.
Yeah. Yeah, we ended up giving
and
some of the
recipes. And you have a lot of go-tos
now.
now.
Oh, yeah. It was the foundation for our current household meals at the moment.
Yeah.
And then, honestly, once I became pregnant with Emma, I gave myself some grace of like, this is new for me.
Hey, pregnancy. Good for you.
Yeah. That was what I focused on, like healthy pregnancy. And then after I had Emma, I don't think I did anything for that year. But then the following year, I became stay-at-home mom, kind of forced after I was let go.
Yeah. And you had already moved to Florida.
Yeah. Honestly, that year, if I still had my job, my resolution that year, I remember, was going to be about gratitude and like reaching out to all of these folks that I was grateful to them for. I kicked it off and started it, but then I lost my job and honestly wasn't in the right mindset. It probably would have helped me get through it if I really focused on it, but my headspace was not there for that resolution.
Aw, I want to know what you're grateful for me for.
I would have let you know. You were on the list, but maybe for the
list.
future. Maybe for the future, because it's something that was like honestly on my heart to do, and it still kind of is, but I was not ready for it. So yeah. Became the stay-at-home mom, kind of focused on that for that year. And then that brings me to last year. I was really missing that I had goals around many things. And I was embracing the stay-at-home mom life, so I was really settled in that. And then I ended up looking at all of the kind of goals that I wanted to set for myself, and there were so many different categories. Like there were financial, there was something diet. So that brings me to this year where I have a lot of personal
overcompensated
goals. Yeah, where I want to catch up. Probably won't be the case next year, but I was just like, I feel settled. I want to reset and really focus on all these areas of my life. And that's where I'm at now, where I want to focus. I could go through them, but I'm like, I've been talking.
No, I mean, I've never really done resolutions. You know, I feel like I had said, oh, work out more, and that lasted like 2 days because it's me. Main ones that I always do are like read more and work out more and blah, blah, blah. But they never stick. Definitely...
one year I had read a book. No, that was still
that might have
last
been
year.
me.
I got that inspiration, though, from reading a book ever since becoming a mom from you, because you were like, it doesn't have to be so intense. Some of my resolutions of doing it on the daily, you focused on doing something new every month.
Yes, I did something new every few months. So I think I did like no red meat 1 month, then I would read a book 1 month, then I would do something else to focus on. I have no idea.
Drinking water.
Really drinking more water or no alcohol,
reading a
maybe.
Book, I remember.
And I just cycled through the same things every month and I reset them. I remember one of the months I had done no red meat and I was doing so good. It was the last day of the month and Justin and I were craving Olive Garden. And I'm like, you know what? I could really go for a soup Toscana. Soup. And my third bowl in, I'm like, I slam down. Yeah. I slam down the spoon and I look at Justin and I'm just like, this has sausage in it.
After your body and your craving has completely been satisfied.
And Justin's like, yeah. I'm like, I was doing no red meat this month and it's the last day. Are you kidding me?
Oh, no.
And I was so sad. Yeah, I remember doing that 1 year. And then I do remember telling myself I would read a book a month. And I maybe did that 5 or 6 months out of the year and then it died. Because I really hate reading. I do enjoy a book if it's good, but I'd rather do other things with my time than read, sadly.
You know, it must have been after the half year of, if you did Poison Study, because we love the Poison Studies book series.
It's a book series
by, I think, Maria Snyder.
Yeah.
And there's, I think, 6 books in the series.
I think there's 7.
Either way, I read through, and then I lost my desire to keep reading like other books. Because I was through the series, and I had done, the book a month.
But she has another series that I do enjoy that I think you would enjoy, too.
I know. Yeah, you've recommended.
It's only 3 books.
Yeah.
And then she started rewriting the Poison Study from, like, his point of view. Cause,
I know. Yeah, I gotta read those, too.
I have them, and I still haven't read them. So maybe that will be something I try to do this year. But, yeah, not a reader. No matter how many times Justin gets me to try to be. So you have a different way of going about resolutions, which I have considered. I do like the monthly thing. New ones. Maybe I should tell myself 1 year or 1 month that I should stop buying my coffee. I actually did pretty good with making my own coffee from home for a little bit. But now I've found a cheaper coffee. And so now I justify it because it's cheaper.
That was a goal, though, of yours, to make your own coffee at home?
Oh, at some point, I was spending too much at Starbucks. And so I was like, I gotta stop because this is ridiculous. And now I have it for a third of the price.
Yeah.
So it's not great.
Yeah.
But, like, it's delicious. I don't know when I became this person, but I was not always a coffee person.
I know. And I still am not, and I don't know when, if I will ever.
Yeah, I think it was during second pregnancy, even though it was mostly decaf. I just like the taste of it now, and so now I don't get it with decaf, and it keeps me alive. I call it dirt water, but it isn't my dirt water.
That's what we tell the kids. So they don't drink it.
That is what we tell your kids, yes.
Kids, yes.
Ace knows that it's coffee. Yeah, Emma, I'll just be like, no, that's dirt water. You don't want that.
Because Aunt Ashley's dirty.
Yeah. So, That brings us to this year.
That brings us to this year.
Which I do have some goals because, again, I don't like the term resolutions.
I know, but you know what? Proud of her, proud of my sister for having some goals, because what is life without some goals? I don't know. I just can't relate.
Yeah, you're very goal-oriented.
Yeah.
Even in, like, my work career, I wasn't really goal-oriented. I just went and did the work, and I was good at it, and I left.
Really? I aspire.
Or I overworked.
I don't know. I just aspire to do... It sounds bad if I say it, to be like, you don't. But, like, I aspire to be better than I was.
Yeah. Proud of you for that. I'm here to support you.
Thank you.
But I mean, yes, I am always trying to be better, I guess, in different ways. I just don't label it as goals.
Yeah. Yeah, well, do you want to go first?
Sure. I probably have less than you. So, my goals were pretty much 3 things I was focusing on for this year. To start a bunco group with my sister. Bunco is a dice game where you get 12 girls together, and it's kind of like a girls' night, but it's fast-paced, and you get to hang out and chill with no kids. You don't have to worry about bedtime, and you get to just decompress, have fun, and roll some dice, and possibly win some money.
It's a great mom's night out.
Yeah. So we have been trying to do this for maybe a year and a half, if not a little longer. And
well, we were prepping. We had to prepare.
Yeah, we were getting into the routine of having 2 kids each, and, getting to a point where sleep schedules were good for husbands
but also knowing enough ladies to invite.
Like I said, it's 12 girls. So You need to know 12 girls.
Which moving from Alabama to Florida was difficult. I had to make some friends.
Which is funny because most of the girls are Angela's friends.
Yes. Ashley's friends
live further away.
Yeah,
Yours
that's
are
the
all
biggest
local
thing.
to our town.
Yeah, they're far away. Jake and I, with the social group we were doing, like, it was literally trying to meet people in our town.
Yeah.
So that helped.
Mine were more so friends from, like, college or Justin's hometown, which is an hour away. And so it was just a little bit more difficult to incorporate my friends because we're spread out.
Yeah. We laughed because Ashley said this was her goal.
And Angela supported me.
It was never my true goal, but I was like, okay, we can knock this out in a month, because I'm like, I know all the friends now. Let's get this going. Kick it off.
So we are 3 months into that. So that is off to a good start.
And we're pumped.
Woo! And we have not won any money, but we are having a good time with our friends.
I am on a bunco high for the next few days after.
Oh, yeah. Everybody has a good time. It's great. Mm-hmm. So that was goal number 1. And you know what? Check. And so my next goal is ongoing throughout just my entire life. So that's why. It's not a resolution, not a New Year's resolution. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess the point of the resolution is to make it a good habit to have for the rest of your life. So, sure. But I digress.
And she rolls her eyes.
My always number 1 thing right now to live longer is to have better blood. And because of that, my cholesterol is just absolute crap.
It's crap because of genetics.
Thank you. It's crap for genes.
And for being pregnant, because your cholesterol just shoots through the roof.
I mean, the things that pregnancies do to your body is not just cholesterol. Your levels spike and drop everywhere.
Yes, thank you.
And then postpartum, too.
Yeah.
So I get it tested every year because our genetics are poor. It is just always high. And it does not help with some of my diet because I do like my occasional McDonald's.
Her diet absolutely contributes. But that's just me. Love you.
I have made some changes.
She has. I'm very proud of you, actually.
Even if I do go to McDonald's, I opt for chicken if I have to. Because I was always used to getting...
Or the fish fillet. Everything fried.
Or like a hamburger and fries. Yeah, I'm just not super into the... I mean, I am super into it. but I just don't eat it. I am catching myself more being like, I should eat chicken instead right now. And I've tried their chicken sandwiches now. I've done their snack wraps because those are back.
Everything
And
on their menu.
Chicken, McNuggets. But their chicken nuggets are not it. Like, they're not my favorite.
Really? While I was pregnant, I don't know if we talked about this, but that is the one thing I went back to that I haven't had in years because I always get a fish fillet, but chicken nuggets is what I really craved during pregnancy.
But specifically from McDonald's?
Yes.
Yeah, because let me tell you, I've gone to Wendy's a couple times, and I think I told you, I don't know what it is, but I ain't about it right now.
Yeah, I can't relate. If I go to Wendy's, I just get Frosty and French fries.
Well, that tracks. Potatoes and ice cream. If Angela were a food group, it would be potatoes and ice cream. So that is some changes. Plus, we're trying to eat at home more. I'm implementing salmon, more fish into my diet at home. And if I do go out, I try to eat less fried foods, like at a restaurant, not just McDonald's, because Justin and I eat out a lot more than other people. Other people being Angela, but whatever. I know. There's other people out there that probably do way better at eating at home. But I do also eat at home better, like during my lunches, or even if I'm doing a dinner at home by myself with Justin traveling or something.
But it wasn't just diet that you're using to help toward your cholesterol.
I also was doing, since I was doing coffees every day, they're mostly made with whole milk. So I have done oat milk for all of my coffees.
Right.
And then, yes, I am working out more.
You were trying to force down oatmeal, too.
Yeah, I'll go back to the oatmeal every now and then.
What did you call it? You were just like, it's warm mush.
It is warm mush. We've talked about that.
Yeah, but I love
You love the warm mush.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Yeah. I do cycle through. Sometimes I'll do the oatmeal. Sometimes I do have Cheerios that I will also eat.
Yeah.
So then I also work out more. I've been doing my Peloton. I have been doing it less because it has been nice outside, and I've been doing walks consistently with Angela. But if I don't get to do a walk, then I do try to get on the bike or do some sort of lifting or something.
Yeah, at some point, with how often you were telling me you were biking on your Peloton, I was like, dang, my sister is working out more than me. It was getting to me.
Wow.
I was like, wow, I'm not doing much. But for me, also, when I only walk, I'm not getting my heart pumping enough to what I used to do, just with typical athletics before kids, which I also just need to remind myself that I am in a different state of life right now. But anyway.
Yeah, sometimes our walks does not get my heart pumping either.
I know, yeah.
They take a little longer than they need to, but it's not every time, so it's okay. And I'm still moving. We're still moving our bodies.
Yes. True.
And, at that point, if it's not a really heart-healthy type of walk, it's like a longer walk, which is longer than 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So a forever goal for mine is to just continue lowering my cholesterol. I get it checked again in a couple months. And
so we cross our fingers on that blood work.
I am trying not to go on medication for it. So I'm trying to naturally lower it down and just be heart healthy so that I can watch my kids grow and be old.
So that you can grow old.
So that we all can grow old and I can watch them grow old as I grow old. Yes.
Yeah, because I want to make fun of you when you're old too.
Yeah, same. We'll be great. Great little old grannies. And my third goal, to wrap up my little goals, was to be more family focused this year.
You said you wanted to be more intentional of...
Well, I wanted to be more intentional with seeing my parents.
Yes.
And I didn't want to just constantly ask my mom to come over and watch kids. I wanted her to enjoy a dinner or meal or hangout session with kids around, but not her responsibility while I got things done.
Right.
And I also did want this for my in-laws as well. They're just not motivated for some reason to start these off. So I have modified this goal because of that.
Yeah, you can't control
other
people's responses.
Yes. So
but it is shocking that you had to make this realization for this goal.
Yes, because Justin's family is much smaller than my family. So family night dinners we do once a month, and it is my main goal, be more intentional with my parents and Justin's parents. And since they are not doing it, even though I've talked to them about it for 4 months now, I have now modified that I will focus on my family this year, and next year, no family dinners for my family. We will do family dinners with Justin's family.
Oh, so comical. And now my daughter always anticipates and expects food at Ashley's.
Which is funny. She comes over for other things too.
I know. I don't know why.
I think she's just you and always wants food.
Yeah.
It's fine. I have snacks. I eat your snacks all the time. I literally was at your house all day the other day and just ate all your food. And
I know. I've like fed your
sorry
fed
that
your
I'm eating all
family
your
like
food.
2-3 times. It's been fun. It's great. That's what family is, dude. Family time.
Yeah, it doesn't bother Angela, but it bothers me internally because I'm taking her food, which is like her money.
Well, now I will just plan some more family dinners with my family with yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over here at my house. Yeah. I'll make you some good old fettuccine.
I love my fettuccine. So, yeah, Ashley had 3 specific goals, and they're all working fantastically well.
But, I mean, it's more family time just for my little immediate family, too. Me and my littles and Justin. Yeah. Because Justin's traveling more.
Yeah. So, mine, I won't go into all detail of
maybe
these,
just categorize yours, because
mine
yikes over there. I'm looking at your pad of paper.
Well, yeah, I'm just, but this is how I stay focused of, like, I'll look at everything in my life of, after every year, I'm looking at what I want to focus on, where I've lost track of, I don't know, any type of intention.
Yeah, okay.
So, after we moved here, we wanted to make some financial goals around our house.
Yeah.
So last year, our biggest thing was we ended up paying off our mortgage.
Woo!
Woo, woo! We were super pumped because we had no mortgage when we were in Alabama. So going back to having one was actually just internally so terrible to us.
Well, it was unfortunately a bad time for the market, too, because interest rates were higher. Even though you got a lower one.
I know, yeah.
Like, it was still high for being low.
Yeah. And compared to everything, like, my condo, Jake had a house, we had a house in Alabama. So all interest rates compared to what we did and had to do for moving to Florida was gross.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming and staying 10 minutes away from me.
Yes, all for fam. But anyways, that was last year's goal. And this year, we didn't really have anything big financially, but I didn't want to just stop talking about our finances, how we did in the past. So we have some financial goals. Part of that is also trying to help myself treat myself. I literally have a goal to try and just treat myself once a month. Going back to the fact of the goal that Ashley said, and is her biggest gripe, that I can't shop for myself and buy anything.
Cannot. I took this girl shoe shopping once because she needed new shoes.
And
they had holes in them.
And you know what? I bought 2 pair.
I know, but we were there for I don't know how long.
I know. I had, such decision paralysis. But anyway, so got some financial goals. Yay. And treating myself.
That was the same night that we bought, was that the same night we bought the pillow?
Yeah.
The Halloween pillow?
Yeah.
That you also went back and forth at. And I'm like, you like it, just buy it. It's soft, it's nice. Jake loves Halloween. He won't have any gripe with it.
It's true. And now it is displayed forever on our playroom couch.
Yeah.
So anyway, I have some physical goals because we purchased a pool heater. And I really wanted to I don't want to become that person who doesn't use my pool when it's literally in my backyard. So I am focused on swimming once a week.
I need to also up this to my goals because I would like to swim more. I'm coming over. Instead of a walk, we're doing a pool.
Yeah, it was tough in January, though, when I was swimming in cooler temperatures outside. But I still did it. I walk my dogs now 3 times a week because I just had guilt of, like, man, these dogs, I play with my kids all the time, but I don't play with my dogs as much. Like, I'm trying to focus on having them a happy, healthy life, too.
Animals will get a little bit pushed to the side and neglected.
I know.
Not like neglected, but they get pushed to the side when you have kids.
I know. But The good news is, with this goal, I actually walk them way more than 3 times a week.
Yeah.
I literally, anytime I go out, I'm like, okay, I can do this with 2 kids every time. I can do it. So I do that.
She looks crazy, but she can do it.
I know, but...
I've seen it.
And I've also incorporated, like, stretching my back. Just doing 10 minutes of stretching my back daily.
Also have seen it.
Unless I swim. Yeah, I know.
You'll come over to my house and you'll just be stretching in the middle of the living room as kids go all around you, climb on top of you. And I'm like, all right, she's got stretch today and she's stretching.
Yes. And then my last physical goal is that I'm playing pickleball once a week. So
yeah, you guys have been doing
we take our kids, put them in the pack and play, and Jake and I can get 30 minutes in, and it's fantastic.
If I could put my kids in a pack and play and say play, I mean, it's happened 1 or 2 times with Ace being good with Emma in there, but like...
He has. Every time that you have come, he has played in that pack and play and been fine.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it. He couldn't do it alone.
Yeah. Oh, no, not alone.
Well, like with Sam.
Right.
They couldn't just be in there together like that, no.
Yeah.
No. But I do enjoy some pickleball. We played a lot of pickleball in the beginning of the year.
Yeah. So
when it was nice and cold outside.
Yeah. The only time that I took a break was when they were refinishing the pickleball courts that are close to us.
Yeah.
I gave myself grace of I don't need to trek out to another pickleball court and do this.
Good for you. I'm so proud of your little mindset shifting over there.
I know, right? I'm not trying to stress myself out too much, but these are they're like I said, all things that I'm working on. Then diet-wise, so I love my hot cocoa, guys, and I love a cherry Coke or a Coke. Honestly, those are like my 3 main drinks if I'm not drinking water.
Yeah.
And so there would be weeks where I would drink one of those every day. Or if I went to a restaurant, I got my first Coke, had my refill, and then I got one to go. And I felt the jitters. It was just not good for my body. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to limit my beverage intake between...
Sugary beverage intake.
Yeah, the Coke or the cherry Coke or the hot chocolate. And you know what I've discovered? I crave a hot chocolate over Cokes and cherry Cokes.
This is similar to mine because when I was looking at what I need to do for changing diet but keeping things in that I like every once in a while, I was also doing a coffee and a Coke or a soda a day. Yeah. And I find myself more drinking coffees over sodas.
Yeah. So, it's great because we're getting less...
And I think it's better for me.
I think so, with all the sugar. And you even looked at caffeine in a hot chocolate packet or something and said there's less caffeine in the hot chocolate versus a Coke or cherry Coke.
Yeah, because I was asking you if it was about the caffeine, and you said no, it was the sugar intake.
Yeah, I do not need more energy. I am pretty good on the energy.
Yeah, no, I mean, you'll just be hyped up on water and life.
I know, I don't know how. Unless I don't get enough sleep. If I get under 4 hours of sleep, I'm not going to be good.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm not the person who needs caffeine.
No.
But anyway, so then I had a spiritual goal. I wanted to go to church, and I wanted to pray more with my family. So I've definitely been doing that.
Yay!
And then I wanted to focus on my own hobbies.
I'm just cheering you on over here. Yay! Woo,
I know,
yay!
you're like, gosh, there's so many. Are we almost done? Almost. But then I got our childhood piano last year. I think it was...
This was a topic of conversation. I don't remember who it was, but there was a topic at Bunko. They were like, why does she have this keyboard and then the piano in there?
I know.
And I had to explain.
Yeah, so we ended up getting my childhood piano moved into our house last year. And I really, like Ashley said, I have a keyboard, and I had not played it, honestly, since having kids. And so I didn't want my childhood piano to be in our playroom and not played. So I had a goal of I want to play this at least once a week. And I have been doing it. It's been super fun. Emma has been trying to have me play Let It Go and the Spidey theme song.
Of course.
So there's also that's been interesting. So.
But anyway. I'm still waiting to hear your made-up song. That is apparently a good one.
Oh, yeah. I have to get through still some lyrics on that, and there's still some moments where I catch myself almost getting emotional. It's crazy.
Like I haven't seen you cry.
I know. It's a different vulnerability when you are on a piano. I don't know.
I haven't seen you cry from another song. Whatever. I've heard that this one would be worthy of ears, and I want to hear it. She just teases it to me.
I know, it's a good one. It's really...
This is what she says, it's really good. And then she doesn't tell me anything about it. And she'll be like, Jake says it's really good too. But, like, Jake is Jake. He has no musical bone in his body. So.
Yeah, but he will know when a melody is good, honestly. He can, but...
Angela, to release the song.
Patience! So, anyhow, my hobbies go...
Hobbies.
I put it under hobbies. I didn't know what to call this because I also had in there, like, I need to carve out an hour of me time over a weekend. Like, just to make sure that I have,
self-care.
Some time. Self-care. It's perfect. And I don't know what my hobbies, like we said, I still don't know some of them. But I'm getting there. It's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But then we had some others that are, like, more interpersonal with me and Jake, like wanting to make sure we do date nights every month and game nights once a week. We love board games and whatnot, so I'm like, either I'm playing a game with my husband or I'm playing it with other people. So that's in there. I still have this tie to our social group of what Jake and I set up in our town.
Trying to meet people.
Yeah, just trying to meet people. So I've obviously met a lot of friends, and I am not that type who's like, I need to keep making more friends. I believe quality over quantity, but because we kicked off this group, I still feel compelled to do something once a quarter. So just reminders of things that I don't want to slip through the cracks of what I'm working on. And part of that is trying to visit the beach. This isn't something once a month, but for the year, want to try it and go more.
Can't relate.
I know, you hate the beach. I don't know why.
It's sandy. You have a pool. I'd rather go there. Especially now that it's heated and saltwater.
It is nice. Yeah. We'll see how often we go to the beach. I have in here that I want to go 12 times. I was like, I put it in there. I originally had it like a monthly goal, but I was like, no, do I want to go to the beach in January? No. But I do want to go.
No, you do not want to go to the beach in January. Unless you're just going to, like, walk to the beach.
I agree.
Do you want to go to the ocean or do you want to go to the beach?
Both. What?
Yeah, you don't want to go to the beach in January.
To wrap it up and go back to our original conversation about purging, I want to go through my house and purge every room eventually. So I have for the whole year.
For me.
I know, but for the whole year, I have marked it out where each month I'm focusing on a room. Like that is, I broke out my house.
That's what I wanted to do.
Well, that's what I'm doing. So you do you. I'm doing me.
It's just most of the stuff is Justin's, and I feel bad asking him to get rid of all his stuff, but it's like stuff that just sits here. And then it stresses him out, and then he feels pressured, and then like 3 months later, he's like, did we get rid of that thing? I need that thing. And I'm like, I'm sorry. We did.
If you weren't purging as much, would you think that Justin would be hoarding things?
I literally told him the other day that he would be a hoarder. And he was like, no, I wouldn't be a hoarder. He knew it.
He would have a technology hoarder problem for sure.
He knew before the words came out of my mouth what I was going to say. And I said, Justin, if I weren't married to you, and he said, no, I wouldn't be a hoarder. And I'm like, you would be a hoarder. You'd have this house, floor to ceiling, wall to wall, packed with stuff. And it's because of our dad that we're probably this way as well. He just constantly talked about clutter.
Yeah.
And messy house. And I literally caught myself the other day because the time that we are in is with kids and it is messy.
And it's hard.
You have to embrace the chaos and the mess. And I caught myself the other day saying, like, this house is a mess because we had been at Angela's, like, all weekend. And I had neglected my kitchen, which I never do. And
you know what? Proud of you.
I know. And I had, like, craft supplies all over my house.
Did it look like
it was last-minute decisions.
Did it look like before I hosted Bunko?
Ooh, yeah.
My house had
that was a transformation.
Pile of something everywhere, and Ashley saw my house before I was going to host 12 ladies at my home, and she was like, I can't wait to see the transformation.
The transformation was good.
It was fantastic.
Proud of you. But yes, it was like that, and I was like, I gotta clean this house. But I had made the comment, like, this house is a mess, and Ace was around, and I was like, this is how it starts. Because it's kind of like how Dad was. when we were growing up.
I know. And I ask Mom all the time, did it bother her? And it didn't bother her. Yeah, she was at home taking care of all the chaos.
Embrace the chaos a little bit. So
she was living in the chaos, so you didn't see as much chaos. But it didn't bother her at all. And I'm like, I need to embrace my mater.
I didn't let it bother me this weekend because it was all last minute stuff. And
I know. I didn't let my house bother me either.
And I was like, I'll get to it. And you know what? We got to it, and I cleaned it, and that was fine.
I know.
Now we live another day.
The mess will always be there. It will continue to pile up. And I do enjoy the posts where people are reminding me, it doesn't have to be a perfect house. The kids just need to be loved and know that they're growing up and having fun, and as they should as a kid.
And eventually they're going to move out, and then you won't have the mess.
I know.
And then you'll miss the mess.
You're going to miss the mess. Because you get rid of... I think you especially are going to miss your mess. Once your kids are out, like, because you are such a purger, you get rid of things so fast compared to me. I sit with it. And I'm like, I really want to make sure I'm okay to be done with this.
Yeah, I have so many toys that I just go through.
Yeah. I mean, you do have a ton of toys that come through your house.
And I do. The other day, I went through them with Justin, asking, because I'm getting ready to get rid of some more things. Shocker. And he was like, let's keep that for Sam a couple more years because he can grow into it. I'm like, fine. But where do I put it until then? Because it's just sitting out and no one's playing with it. So, yeah, I'm trying to be better with some things. And Justin does ground me a couple times with comments like that.
Because you need to be grounded sometimes.
Yeah, but he needs to be grounded too.
Yeah, I know. We all
Homeboy will hoard technology like nobody's business.
Yeah, he does. Anyway, I had a few house projects, and purging is one of them, though. And then all my other goals are kind of like either podcast related, but then also outside of the podcast and house projects, what I had on here was miscellaneous because I wanted to wake up earlier. But honestly, my boy is an early bird. So I haven't really been able to wake up earlier, but because I've had the time of carving out my self time, and Jake and I, this was never a goal that we wrote down for 2026, but we have now integrated it because of Emma's attachment to me for put downs, is Jake and I now split up the week for when he is putting her down and I am putting her down. And honestly, that gives me like at least 2 nights a week to be nice to myself. So far, all the goals, like I said, I've given myself some grace when I can't completely meet them, like with the pickleball thing, but I'm not as stringent. I give myself grace because I'm a mom.
And you deserve it.
And I deserve it, because I do too much, as my mater reminded me when I asked her for some help.
You do too much.
But it's hard when I'm not reminded of that and ground myself. And I probably needed a good cry too. But I just, I am ambitious. So I want to do all these things. But I do need to step back sometimes. But I'll do that for 2027.
Your goal will be to take a step back and take a breather.
Exactly. We'll see. I'll make a note of it. Okay. So, anyway, we want to hear if you guys are doing any fun, cool goals.
Yeah, give us ideas. Or give me ideas. Angela has too many ideas.
Yeah. If you have new ways of how we can kick our cholesterol to the curb.
For real. Don't tell me to eat beets. I'm not going to do it.
Really?
I've tried some other things. You know what, though? I did have a beet for my birthday dinner, for that fancy dinner.
A music beet?
A music beat. Gosh, a dad joke. I walked right into that one. And yeah, I did eat a beet, and actually was not bad.
No, it reminds me of cooked carrots, but you don't like cooked carrots.
I have discovered I do not like a carrot. I'll eat it, but I don't crave a carrot.
We're going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
If you're not already following us, follow us at Sister Rooy on Instagram. We're also on Facebook. And keep listening and stay tuned.
We got fun things coming up.
Yeah, we do.
Bye.
Bye.